Hi and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. This is my first ever reading video or book video, and I'm so excited because it's the first of the month. It's April when I'm filming this, so I thought what better than to do an April TBR. So see what I'm reading this month or what I want to read. Whether I get through them is a different question, but yeah, so let's get started. I am currently in the middle of the Throne of Glass series. I've got them on my top shelf of my book cart, and I'm currently in the middle of Empire of Storms, The Tower of Dawn. So I'm doing the tandem read, and I'm about 100, nearly 200 pages in on both of them at this point. I'm struggling a little bit to get through them. I don't mind that it's Kale and Nesrin's point of view, and Yearn, if that's how you say her name, but it is dragging out a little bit. And this one is a little bit better because you're following characters that you followed, you know, from the beginning. But I'm hoping that as I go through it, it picks up the pace a little bit. So those are definitely on my TBR to finish, but we'll see how long that takes me to get through. I do have the reading guide, so that's helping me like follow it, so I highly recommend. Another series that I really want to read and like start this April, because it's been on my shelf for a few weeks now and I keep looking at it wanting to pick it up, is this one, the Prison Healer series. I have heard so many good things about this, so many recommendations, and I'm desperate to pick it up and read it. I've got the Prison Healer, then it's the Gilded Cage. I'm actually missing the third book, so I'll put it over here. I think it might be the Blood Traitor, but I'll read these two first and then I'll get the third one. But I'm hoping that I absolutely love it. I'm so excited, and the covers are so cool as well. It is a fantasy series, and it just looks action-packed, really good, so I'll let you know if I recommend that. I think I'll put the Prison Healer on my April TBR, and if I have time I will read the Gilded Cage, otherwise I'll move it over to May. Now, I wanted to quickly look at my Kindle books to put some on my TBR. This is my Kindle. I've got stickers at the front, and then I've got a cute little pattern on the back. I actually printed these off. I just found a pattern on Pinterest, and I wanted to print off a few more so I could like change the back. But yeah, that's my Kindle. It is quite an old one, so it's a bit slow. I'm going to open it up and see what books I have. You know, I've got a section called Talia 2025, so we'll see what books are there that I haven't read yet. Ooh, okay, a book that I'm definitely going to read, which I've just remembered, is Fearless, and that is coming out April 8th, but I'm waiting for the paperback because my other books are in paperback and I don't want the hardcover. So let me see if I can find them. I've got my Powerless book. I actually really love this series. I know there's a lot of controversy, but I really enjoyed reading it. So I've got my Powerless book, I've got my Reckless in paperback, so I feel like I need Fearless in a paperback. I can't have the hardback, so I'll definitely be reading that. Another book that I will be reading on my Kindle is the third book in the Faced By series. I think the third book is called Lady of the Lake. I'll put it here, and it is so good. The first book is Avalon Towers, the second is Veil of Dreams, and the last one is The Lady of the Lake, and I read the first two and it is so good. I highly recommend. The second book is really good, like it gets better than the first book, and it's just really enjoyable. So if you're looking for a good fun fantasy, you should pick that one up, that's for sure. So that's on my list to read. And I think one more book I'm thinking short, not too heavy, maybe a romance book. I'm not a big romance reader. I've got no romance books on my shelf at the minute, so I'm thinking a Ali Hazelwood book or something to fill it up, because otherwise I think I'm reading quite a lot of fantasy, so I want to try and add things to my reading. I actually did just start a book today that is a romance book, and it's an arc, and it's called Books with Benefits, and it's about a man called Rory, and he I think his name's Rory, and he is struggling to finish his manuscript, and someone comes along to try and help him finish it, and they create this relationship together, and it was really, really good. I've actually just finished it. It was a really fun read. It's by Alia Smith, I think that's how you say her name. I will put the date it's released here because I can't remember when it's coming out, but it's coming out in 2025, and it was really fun. It was a really, really good book, so I recommend. So that is my April TBR. I'm hoping that I get through most of them, but I might make a video at the end of the month to see how many I got through and do a little review. If you want a tour of my book cart, then I can definitely do a video on that. And if you got this far, comment down below an emoji of a book and let me know what your favourite book you're reading this month will be. So yeah, thanks for watching.